All right, what's up, everybody? We're here for the August Cube League. We're drafting MP's mid-power singleton shop. We drafted this cube probably 5 years ago for League. It's really been a long time, but the cube is pretty similar to what it's been. There's just some new singleton stuff involved with some new cards that have come out, but for the most part, the Pokemon are generally the same. Including I drafted an Empoleon deck way back when. I made top 8 with it. Empoleon's still here, still looks pretty good. We're just waiting to get into the draft. Here we go. Well, I mean, that is an easy one. That is a new card that has come out since Pokepad. I will take Pokepad as my first pick. Notable other good things I'm passing up. Oh, Spiritomb is really good, but I'm not passing up Pokepad. Judge is great. Irida's great. Garbage Run I'm actually a lot less high on because there is the recovery in the shop, so not as strong. Vileplume also great. Good things to note, but cannot skip on Pokepad. Notably, it will not. I think there are some rule box, like if it's tagged like an EX or a level X, Pokepad will not get those, but it'll get anything else. So basically just a luxury ball. All right, pack 2, a lot less exciting. Okay, Giant Cape is pretty good. 28 HP is good here. I think Janine and Kindler are pretty substandard. Sonia, also not my fave. I think I'm looking at maybe Cleffa. Cleffa is, I think, pretty good in here. It's a little bit slower, and you can attack going first turn 1, so I think Cleffa's pretty good. The Vaporeon here is decent, I think. But it's probably, I think it's probably the weakest of the Vaporeons. I'd rather have the level X, I'd rather have Undevelop. Yeah, I think that is my least favorite Vaporeon. So I think I'm going to take Giant Cape. I think Giant Cape over Cleffa has a higher ceiling. Lower floor for sure, but higher ceiling as well. Okay. All right, cards I like here. Reversal Energy I think is great. There is very little acceleration in this cube, so having a way to cheat a little bit is really great. Funnily, we've got Capacious Bucket and Earthen Vessel. I think both of those are pretty good. Vessel, I think, obviously a little bit better. Erica's pretty good. Transceiver's not as strong because this is singleton, so there's only one transceiver and one of each of the Holland supporters. I personally really like Team Flare Gun, but I think it's a little too high for me to pick here. I'm going to take Reversal Energy. Okay. Junk Arm seems pretty good. Level Ball also seems pretty good. Desert Shaman Judge is pretty good. Those are the three, I think the top 3 here that I'm interested in. It's interesting between Level Ball and Junk Arm. What trainers can I like really? Yeah, if I get like a Double Gust, that could be pretty good. Double Gust is probably like the best thing to reuse. Maybe like Surprise Time Machine, or if I get a Pokey Turn, if I go on that way. I think Drunk Arm has higher upside, and I already have a Pokepad, so I'm gonna take it. Alrighty. Okay, interesting cards here. Timer Ball's good. Curse Stone is pretty good, but there are some lines in here that just like can kind of get away without using abilities / Pokey powers. Machamp, I think, is very strong. Machamp, I think, has some of the best attackers in the cube. Revenge Machamp is pretty good. 1 for 70 if somebody was knocked out, and maybe 3 for 90. Machamp also really synergizes well with Giant Cape or Reversal Energy. Specifically the Giant Cape, because there's another Machamp that relies on tools. T-Tar is also pretty good. I'm going to take Machamp. Okay. All right, in this particular spot, Bronzong is pretty good. It is on the higher end of draw engines. Discard one, draw one, and then if you discard an energy, draw another. That's pretty good in this cube, but I think I'd rather get a supporter. I don't have any supporters yet. I think probably Oracle is a smidge stronger if you can line it up with something that it works with, but I'm actually going to take Chatot. I passed up on Cleffa, so I think Chatot is second in that category. Pretty okay. Okay. Nothing particularly enchanting here for me. I think I take Mismagius. And yeah, Alistair's fine. Waitress is not that good. I'm not too worried about letting a Machoke go around. Oh, no, wait, this Blossom is pretty strong. I like Blossom. I did pass in the first pack. There was the Vileplume was there. So there is a little bit of a worry that we're splitting some things, but both Blossom and Mismagius, I'll take Mismagius. They're both good in like conserving energy and being efficient with your energy attachments, which I think is really important in this cube. I'll take Mismagius, especially if I think it's just a little bit more open, especially because they opened I opened one of the item lock Vileplumes. So I don't have any supporters yet, which is a concern. Also, one thing about this cube, it's 4 packs of cards. So I've basically seen this first pack. There's one more card or one more set of cards I get to see before things start wheeling around. And I don't think Daisy's Help will probably wheel around, but I'm not too interested in that. I might get a supporter back from that second pack. Yeah, so I really did let the supporters go. It's not my round on supporters. Interesting. Okay, so I can get some consistency here with Mysterious Treasure, which I think could be cool. Palkia level X is very strong. I don't know if I'm good enough in piloting and drafting a Palkia level X based deck. It is really good, but I think I'm gonna let that one go for somebody else. I think taking the Mysterious Treasure is a good idea here. I haven't really seen it. I mean, I've seen a couple Ralts, but oh wow, the Vileplume came around. I think with my cards, Skyla is actually pretty good. If I have Junk Arm and I have Pokepad, Skyla can be pretty flexible. So I'm going to take Skyla. Not normally a card I would take. I think if I had different picks, I would take the Vileplume 100%. But we're going to patch around the Vileplume. Okay, I think I'll take Janine. Just lower tier supporter, wheeled. I'll take it. Sure. Wouldn't that be really crazy if I did Holland Transceiver and then got Holland Scientist in the next pack? I don't think Holland Scientist is going to be there. I'm going to take Machop. There have been multiple Machokes and things going around. Machokes are not for a couple other packs. I'm going to take Machop. I think that's pretty safe. Yeah, the Holland Scientist did not show up. Unsurprised. Crazily enough, I'm going to take a Pupitar. There's a chance that a T-Tar might be in the next pack. I don't think Team Yell Grunt is going to make my deck with what I'm building currently. I'm not too worried about getting Misdreavus. The rest of the Mismagius line kind of sucks except for this guy. So I might just spend a shop spot on getting my basic if I play like a one of. It did not come through. Okay, I'm going to take this Uxie though, because I think that Uxie level X is far and away the best draw engine in the cube. Because like turn 1, if you start Uxie, you can Wise Guidance and get the level X. So yeah, I'm taking it. And here we have a choice between basically a Curly or a Ralts. Okay, so somebody took a Machoke from this. There might be a Machoke in the next pack. Psychic Boom's pretty good. No Machoke. Okay. Interesting. Not a big problem. We will take the Triple XL. I think this Saiyan-Slash is pretty poor. I'm still going to take it, though. Daisy's Help, whatever. Chimchar, whatever. Okay, so let's cut some cards from my pile. Probably not going to play Daisy's Help. Sure. We'll hide those sideline cards for now. All right, after one pack, I don't really have, like, there's no thing I'm immediately looking at and being like, I have a direction and I'm committing to it. I'm not there. But I have some strong opportunities and some powerful cards. I didn't really go for consistency this time around. I went for power. I think this Machamp's good. I think this Uxie has potential, and I got good trainers. I'm not like over the moon about this pack, but yeah. I love this. People are using the QCoga chat feature. Okay, pack 2. Some really interesting things. Dawn is super powerful. Serena can gust the way it's going to refer to things in this cube as it can gust any rule box or proto rule box for you really technical people. So like EXs, level Xs, it can gust those. I don't think that's too high priority. Poketurn is very strong, but I have not seen really any SPs. Hans Magneton, also very good. I don't think we saw any Infernapes, but I'm not as high on Infernape in this iteration of the cube without Delcatty. I think Dawn is just really good, and it's far and away better than any of the supporters I have, so we take Dawn. Okay. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of good stuff in this pack. Holy cow. This pack is stacked. A Machamp would be great. Notably, I think somebody else maybe had a Machamp. Maybe the takeout or the knockoff one is really strong. So maybe Machamp might not be the move. I think Dark T-Tar is pretty strong. Evo Incense is pretty strong. Jacques is pretty strong. I'm not as high on Jacques because I just took Dawn, which is better. I'm not taking this Mismagius, even though I have one already. It's meh. I just passed an Infernape. And there's Fire Loop. Yeah, this pack is... Oh, there's Brock Scouting? Jesus! This is... And Ordinary Rod. I'm not as high on Ordinary Rod because there's recovery in the shop that you can buy. What do I take, man? I don't like Machamp because of the things that didn't come back around. I'm going to take T-Tar. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Another just ridiculously good pack. Double Gust works really well. I have Junk Arm. It works really well with that. Slurpuff is the best in a vacuum. No, not in a vacuum. Outside of a vacuum. Uxie's the best in a vacuum. Slurpuff is the best outside of a vacuum because it's easier to draft. I'm not going to get something good back. I'm going to take Double Gust. Okay. I think here I take Rescue Stretcher. Or do I take Lynette's? No, I think Lynette's can be good, especially because I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I think I take Lynette's. Like if I end up in something weird with mismatch of stage 2s of multiple different types, or even if I end up just like, hey, if it's just T-Tar, there are multiple different colors of Larvitars. So, notably, I think this T-Tar is good because I got reversal energy already. I've got triple Excel. So reversal art, like reversal just powers up Spinning Tail. I think that's good. Okay, interesting because this Raichu is really good at spreading, which could go with Dark T-Tar. Holland's Casserone is definitely a better card. It's the other one I would consider. Sure, let's try it. Let's be adventurous. I'll take the Raichu. Okie doke. All right, there are 2 Larvitars here. I'm going to take one. I'm going to take the fire type. I passed the Slurpuff. It's not coming around. I will take the fire Larvitar. Thinking ahead for Lynette's. So yeah, still really no identity. Well, here's all the Machops and Machokes. I'll take TV Reporter. It's a good draw card. None of my cards draw cards, so I would like to draw cards. Okay. What are my A-Spec options? I'm thinking about Master Ball here. There's like Dowsing Machine, Computer Search. Oh, there's good options. Hyper Aroma is here too. I think I'm just gonna. I think Kofu's strong. I'm gonna pass the Master Ball, and I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay, what made it around from pack 1? Not Infernape. Not Magneton. Not Poketurn. Okay. Not TM Devo. Ugh, that stinks. I think it just has to be Zinnia. It's an okay supporter. I got 7 supporters now, and we're in the middle of pack 2. That's good. I think we're good in the supporter place. Okay. Somebody's not playing Machamp. Where do we take Darkness Energy or Work? What did somebody have that's just speculatively? This Machamp is good. And how many packs away is the... Okay, there's like... So I'll get something out of it. I'm going to take Machamp, sure. So I don't know what's going to happen with T-Tar. And if we go more of the Spinning Tail angle, the Dark Energy does not matter as much because that only increases damage to the active. So still kind of, we're trying to find our lane, and it is difficult in this cube to find your lane because people can do exactly what I've been doing and be just like, I don't need a basic. I'll get it in the shop. And then so everybody's kind of like in a weird state of like they don't know who has committed to what. And you can also just spec on things. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, immediately grab the Slurpuff. Holy cow. That's insane. What pack was this? I mean, that pack was good, but it wasn't that good. Okay, 2 more packs for the Swirlix. Okay. I think Slurpuff is very good in this. Its attack is serviceable. I would love a rescue board or something like that. Floatstone that you can just throw Slurpuff in the active, draw 2 cards, retreat out. I think that makes some of my cards that are requiring me to discard cards a lot better. It makes Zinnia's better, TV Reporter, Junk Arm. It makes those guys a lot better. There are 2 Swirlix. We haven't seen the first, I don't think. I'll just run back and check in the first pack, courtesy of Cube Koga being awesome. No, we did not see. So we've only seen one Swirlix. So the other one is still out there. And I would assume people would just let it go around. Okay, we officially have a Machoke. That's good. Okay, do we take Larvitar or do we take Machoke? What's coming in the next pack? There's probably a Larvitar. I'll take a Machoke. No Larvitar. Okay. Sure, we'll take Portrait Smeargle. Machoke was taken, so I picked correctly there, I feel. We've got a 2/2/2 with... Okay, Machokes. And I'll take Bruno, sure. Let's look at our sideline, guys. We can put the Pupitar back in. Nope. Pupitar goes back in. The Swirlix did not come back. That's big sad. Sure. Take Kirlia. Sure, take Fire Elephant. Okay, so we do have to just take the Swirlix when we see it. Okay, no Swirlix. Not that I was looking for it right now, but... Okay, I think Fighting Gong will come around to me. That'd be cool. Cynthia seems just... Yeah, you can't go wrong. I will prioritize it over Cynthia and Caitlyn right now because I don't have anything that I really wish to recur as far as supporters go. It's not where my power is. So I will take Cynthia. All right. As of right now, I don't see a home for Mismagius or Uxie. Although Mismagius... Wait, no, we're putting Mismagius back in. Because Mismagius can actually synergize with Dark T-Tar. Don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I got some spreading stuff. I don't have Curse Stone. It passed. Okay, not very exciting for me. I think Rhyme might be the best. It's like Rhyme, Wheel, Larvitar. This is a non-exciting pack. Right, we'll take Rhyme. I'm up to 10 supporters, which is pretty good. Some of these might end up getting cut, but we've got a couple decent ones, and we've got Dawn. I think PCL has the highest chance to do good. I think Dark Claw is very strong, but I'm going to try and see it wheel. I'm not sure I'm playing T-Tar yet. We're going to take the PCL. PCL is good no matter what. No, I'm wishing I took the Sinlet. Maybe I'll wheel a Palpad. There's a Palpad in that second pack. I don't think that'll happen. The second pack kind of sucks. Okay. Okay, let's look at this pack because I want the Machamp. I'm worried that somebody has the really good Machamp, and I'm just going to play 3 Machamps that aren't the good Machamp. Takeout is fine though. Somebody will probably take this. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are good cards in here. And this is my 4th pick. I think Swirlix wheels. I think I take Machamp. I'm going to take Field Blower because I don't have anything there. There's a bunch of other good cards here. I mean, Welder's good, but it doesn't make sense for my deck. Camerupt is really good. Also doesn't make sense. Scramble Switch. I already have an Ace spec, so yeah. Have I seen rare candies? That's a good thing to check on. I think we saw the rare candy. No, maybe not. Maybe I haven't seen rare candy. Rare candy would be very good with the takeout Machamp. you can basically have 3 rare candies with buying one in the shop and Pokemon Breeder. So that does make it a little bit more consistent. Oh, no, he is here. Okay, cool. All right, I was apparently reading different signals than I should have been. Okay, the good Machamp's here. Yeah, we're just taking him. Okay, now the question is, we got to go on a Machoke and Machop hunt and see how many there are left. I only have, it's a 2-2-4 right line right now, so it's very top heavy. Yeah, I'm going to take my time here and actually just like count things out. How many I've seen. 1, 2. 1 Machoke. 2 Machoke. 3 Machoke. 4 Machoke. 5 Machoke. How many are there? Oh man, okay, so out of 5 Machoke, I missed 3 of them. Okay. I think I don't care. I think I'm just not going to take any chances here. I'm just going to take a Machop. Fighting Spirit is good. I think I like Rescue Scarf, though. Works really well with this Machamp. Okay, did I not take Rescue Structure? I thought I took Rescue Structure. What did I take over Rescue Structure? I took Lynette's. Now it's looking... Okay, I'm going to take Super Rod here. Okay. Larvitar Wheels. But now I'm not as worried about it. Is Counter Gain good? I don't know. No, I already have 2 better tools. Sure. Take Rescue Board. Incredible that the Goon is still here. Rescue Board is really good with Slurpuff. We want that. All right, this is, please Swirlix be here. Okay, Jet Energy is fine. I will take a Jet Energy. But I'm really mad about it. Holy cow. You're telling me hate drafting Swirlix was more important. So yes, I have been talking about the shop in this cube. You have attacking option guys. You can buy their basics in the shop. If it's a supporting guy like this now useless Slurpuff, you can't. I still think I stand by my pick. I think that was the right play. At that point I didn't know that this Machamp still existed. We're just gonna open Uxie level X, right? Sure. No, I'm not gonna take a Pikachu. I'm gonna take this Mewtwo. It's always better. Higher upside. I think we're getting rid of you for now. My deck doesn't really have, I'd say, a strong identity. Oh, was there supposed to be a Machoke that... No, there was no Machoke in here. We're still waiting on that Machoke. Okay. Sure. I do not think this Electrode is good, and I also think I just passed on the Voltorb for Jet Energy. I don't think I've seen the other one. Regardless, I'm just gonna hate it. Iris' Fighting Spirit's good. Ralts is great. Cycling Road, yeah. Like, actually, all those picks at the end, I really liked. Okay. What magic do I have here? Nothing. It's fine. I think I take Ultra Ball. Yeah, I think I take Ultra Ball. That's fine. Dang, okay. There's so much good stuff in this pack. Okay. ATM Rock is good. Buddy Buddy Poppin is good. Gardevoir is good. Breeder is good. I think I take the Breeder. Yeah, I think I take the Breeder. No. This is tough. Do I take the Poffin? How much? Like, I don't have basic search. Yeah. And my mono-colored Machops here. Yeah, I think I take the Poffin. We can wheel this, we can wheel this, we can wheel this. There's a lot of good options of things to come around. I'll take that. I'll just be consistent. I'll just have Ultra Ball, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Junkar, and Pokepad. Yeah, okay. I'm still in the Uxie Level X waiting room. Oh my gosh. Now my deck is pretty susceptible to item locking by Vileplume. That's funny. I've got 7 items. Currently have a 3-2-4 Machamp line. So I get like, but in the shop, we're going to do, like, we're going to make it a 4-3-4. And maybe, like, I still have a chance to wheel that Machoke. So we're in a pretty good spot there. Okay. I think Celios is the best card here. Ruins of Alph is pretty good, but it's going to come around. It's good because I've got fighting guys. I'm like up against Honchkrow. It's so annoying. The good thing is the Mismagius is resist colorless, so really just Haunch. Yeah, I'll just take Celios. Yes. Uxie is good. Now, wow, that's insane. The Gardevoirs were not opened. I think I need this because I need something like this in my deck. Okay, and let's put... Oh my gosh, and its attack wise guidance is a colorless. Holy cow. That's so good. Okay, that's ridiculous. And Collector, oh, yes. Okay. These picks are feeling pretty good here. So yeah, Uxie Level X, it has the same effect as Pidgeotto's ability with its Pokepower trade-off. You look at the top 2, choose one of them, put it into your hand, put the other in the bottom. But this guy can do 2 for 60 just like on a colorless basic, and good for my Guardy matchup is that it's a psychic type and it Okos 3 of the 4 Guardies. Now, nobody's playing Guardy in this particular pod. As you can see. Okay. All right, is Black Belt good? Okay, there's a couple picks here. Black belt, unknown Q. I think it's just black belt or unknown Q. How are my oh, I got a 3 retreat. Oh, that's so bad. I really just want to start Uxie. Oh wait, there's a or do I take the Machop? I didn't even see the Machop here. No, I'm fine without a Machop because I got 3. It's the Machoke I really need. Okay, we're not playing Triple Excel. How many picks have piled up on me? 3. Okay, I gotta hustle. Unknown Q is good. Black belt can help me take a surprise. I don't know if that was right. Air balloon is better than rescue board, I suppose. Especially with these fat Machops. Holy man. Do I even take it? Okay, what's the Machop in the shop? Yeah, Machop in the shop has 1 retreat. I'm not taking this guy. Yeah, let's take a Rainbow Energy. That's fine. Okay. From this pack, sure, Breeder. I don't think that's making my deck, but it's the best card to pick. Okay, interesting things to come back around from this next pack. Oh, we want the Pokemon Breeder. Ironically, we just took Pokemon Breeder, the supporter. We now want Pokemon Breeder, the trainer card from this pack. Or Machoke. Is this where the Machoke was? Yes, this was where the Machoke was. Either one basically has the same effect for me. Either I'm running a 4-3-4 with candy, or 4-4-4 with no candy. 4-4-4, I would actually prefer the Machoke. The Breeder did not wheel. That's okay. I really wish I could take this Arven. But I have to take Machoke because it's the last one that will get me up to 3. So I have a 3-3-4 going to the shop, and then we take Machoke from the shop. What do I hate draft? Somebody is playing Empoleon. I'm gonna hate draft Bug Catching Set because I am susceptible to item lock because I've got Pokemon Ultra Ball, Buddy Buddy Pop, and Junkrat. One thing with this deck is I will have to hit all my energy attachments. So we're gonna have to play a lot of energy. I have no way to accelerate any energy. The only tricky play I've got is this Mewtwo to move basic energy around, and I've got a reversal energy. So we're very honest. We're very honest in what we were going to do. We're going to put a giant cape on this Machamp, put it up to 160 HP, and make it do 1 billion damage. This Absol could make my deck. Sure. Good. Especially Machamp's damage is good, but it's not like always OHKO. So it could be good to just spike some damage moving around. Okay. Is there a world where we take this Ditto? Or do we take the Voltorb to have options in the drawing department? No, I think the Ditto's better. Oh boy. 2 retreat cost Machop. Hate drafted Doduo. That sounds good. Sure. Get a fat Machop. Hate drafted Kirlia. And that's about it. All right. So let's real quick view the deck. This has 54 cards. So changes will have to be made. It is like, I am not doing anything special. I'm not disrupting. I just want to be a consistent deck that can hit for consistent damage. I will have to make the plays myself. Holy cow, all of my Machops are terrible. Like 3 retreat, 2 retreat, 2 retreat, 2 retreat. They're all just so bad. I missed. Are there just. There are only 2 Machops in the draft that have 1 retreat. That's insane. And that's really annoying because I want to get into Uxie level X. I might not end up playing Dark Tyranitar. It's very good. I might not need that insurance. And it just might clunk up things. And I need to have tons of energy in this deck. Because we're very honest. We're attaching, we're attacking. Yeah, I think Dark T-Tar will probably end up going. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to sharing the deck, and I'm looking forward to sharing some games. So we'll see you next time. All right, here's the deck list. I'm pretty happy with this deck, but I think it definitely does have some weaknesses, and I think I'm reevaluating some of the choices that I made and what we put into the deck. So let's just go ahead and talk through it. I've got a 4/4/4 Machamp line with just some supporting basics, the Uxie to draw some cards, Ditto for just getting another Machop back onto the bench, and then the 2 playmaking ones, the Absol to move some damage around for some surprise KOs and making the math work, and Mewtwo to move some energy around to conserve and maybe like we retreat out of one Machamp and move some energy over to another, and we were able to trade really effectively with that. I went ahead and I kept 3 tools. I've got Air Balloon and Rescue Board, but I didn't keep Rescue Scarf. I think that might end up coming back to haunt me. And I also cut Junk Arm. It kind of came down to, well, I was looking at the last couple slots and it was like, well, I could have the only card that I really am like super desiring to Junk Arm for is Double Gust. And it's like, okay, well, I could have a second Double Gust, or I could have an Escape Rope instead. And it's a second Double Gust at the cost of like discarding 2 more cards. I already have a lot of cards that discard cards. I've got Ultra Ball. I've got Iris' Fighting Spirit. I've got TV Reporters, Zinnias. A lot of my supporters are discarding cards. Mysterious Treasure. So I was like, maybe we just shy away from the Junk Arm and just put more cards in that do the thing. And it's not like my Double Gust is like completely well enabled because I have a lot of fat, heavy retreating guys. Like if I have a 3 retreat cost Machamp sitting on the bench, even slapping an Air Balloon on it doesn't like do the job. It's like Air Balloon plus attach. So I kind of felt like maybe reusing Double Gust, you won't be able to get as much out of it as you might in some other decks. This deck is very honest. It is just trying to attach some energy and attack. I mean, you can see I've got 13 fighting energy, a reversal energy, jet energy, and Holland's Electrode. So 16 energy, including the Electrode. I really want to guarantee my energy attaches so that I can get up to some of my 4 cost attacks. The good thing with Machamp is there are a lot of cheaper attacks that you can end up using. Like if you're just attaching to Machamp, honestly, like the good Machamp, the knockoff and Machamp, like you can attach 3 times and then you start knocking off, and that's pretty good. And I do have some starting basics that I can sit behind and maybe even go down on a prize. So reversal or black belt can be activated. Just searching a card for my deck with Uxie or mimicking with Chatot are both really good. So I can see myself doing that and getting behind on a prize, and then my board is set up. So I think my deck has some potential. I kept in a lot of the like playmaking things at the sacrifice of a couple consistency things. aka Rescue Scarf or Junk Arm, or maybe a supporter or two. I kept in some bigger power plays, hoping that I can take advantage of those and maybe win a set or two off of just something cheeky like the Absol or the Mewtwo, or Pokemon Center Lady or something like that. Something like that will turn the tide of a particular matchup. So I'm hoping for that. And I think this deck is pretty good, but I think it will more come down to how well I can pilot it. That will make the biggest difference. This deck isn't I don't think a shoe-in for top 8, but it's not O2 drop. So looking forward to getting some matches out there, and we'll see you in the next one.